Hey guys, this is a little video that's going to do a walk around here of my 1974 Super Beetle I have for sale. It is a March of '74 Super Beetle. It's got the curved windshield. It's got a 1600 dual port motor, standard carburetor that's just been rebuilt, and electronic ignition upgrade. Now a lot of it's stock, but I did, well, the previous owner did do some upgrades to it, some of which I've undone, but they can be redone if you'd like. It does have the CLP1 mag rims all the way around it with Firestones. They are two different size tires. The rears are bigger to give it that kind of stance. It does have a front lowering kit on it, a sway bar and the bushings and the struts. I've raised it back up to pretty much stock ride height, but you can drop it, I think, a total of 4 inches. Where I live, that was not really feasible to use. I live on a gravel road. I'll do a walk around here as I go over the rest of the stuff that's happened here. It's got a new wiper motor in it. New wiper blades. It's got H4 headlight upgrades. We replaced the hood cable. It does need one hood shock, but the hood cable has been replaced so you can lock it safely. Biggest upgrade this vehicle has is it has the front disc upgrade. I performed that last year when I purchased it. It was drums all the way around. Now it has front disc upgrade. So that's kind of nice. It's got a nice paint job with a clear coat. Some of the trim has been blacked out. Both the door locks work. Got the keys for that. The heat works. It's kind of nice. Speedometer works. All the lights work. I installed the 12-volt cigarette lighter with a light around it, so you can charge your phone or whatnot. It's got an upgraded stereo system and upgraded seating. So let's go on inside here and we'll take a look at it. We'll fire it up and let you hear it run. It's got upgraded seats in the front. And they're really nice. Of course, it's got the pop-out vent windows. It's got the original Super Beetle rubber floor mats. Some of the upgrades I've done to the inside. I bought a dash mat for it, but haven't really done anything with that. I need to glue it in place. It does have a dash cap on also underneath that for the cracks. But it has a nice Pioneer CD player with an MP3 player, USB stick, which is kind of cool. And it has speakers in the rear with subwoofers, a little custom shelf that the previous owner built. So it definitely sounds good. All the doors and windows are good, no cracks that I'm aware of. Of course, I got a Grant GT steering wheel. I replaced the bushing in there and repacked the steering box. The steering box does seep a little bit, but it's been new fresh fluid in there, and it's a lot tighter than it was. It used to flop all over the place when that bushing goes bad in there. Car says it has 89,000 miles. I would have to imagine it's 189. I also upgraded the fuses to German fuses. It's got a carpet kit. It needs to be re-glued in a few places, but the carpets are actually fairly new. It just needs to be re-glued. Glove box works. The lock doesn't work on the glove box. It's got this kind of aftermarket center console. I'm not a big fan of that, but it's there. I did replace the shifter bushings, so instead of flopping all over the place, you can actually find your gears, which is kind of nice. And it's got a leather wrapped shift lock knob. Replaced the e-brake cables. E-brake works fine now. So let's go ahead and start this thing up here. As you can see, it runs well. Like I said before, the heat works, which is kind of unusual but nice if you drive it on a cool morning. The fan, the forced air fan, does not work, but the vents, like a regular Beetle, work fine. And it really will warm you up, surprisingly. Previous owner must have done some work on that because it's kind of unusual. And the ashtray's there. There's the cigarette lighter with the light around it. It's kind of nice. Speedometer works, odometer works. I put a new cable there, repacked the front wheel bearings, or replaced and repacked the wheel bearings when I did the disc brake upgrade. So let's hop out, we'll take a look at the motor. Runs fairly smoothly. Alternator's working fine. I just rebuilt the carburetor. It's got an aftermarket air filter, but it's a stock carb. It does have an electronic ignition upgrade. Also has a new fuel filter and brand new fuel lines from the engine all the way to the gas tank. And those are genuine German braided lines, so you don't have to worry about this thing bursting into flames. Overall, it's a nice car. Be asking $7,500 for it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'm located in North Carolina. I will not ship the vehicle. You can come here, pick it up, and ship it yourself if you'd like. I will not take a check. I will not take a traveler's check. I will not ship it to Nigeria. I've heard it all. I've seen it all, and I know it all when it comes to bull doo-doo on eBay scams. So please don't waste your time. If you're really interested in a decent car, this is a really decent car. Great shape, the pan head's in great shape. It's had some repair work done on the passenger rear floor pan. Other than that, this is a survivor. Really, I'd say 95 to 97% rust free. And of course, those are just like surface rust, no structural rot whatsoever. Got a good set of Firestones on it, some fancy rims. Paint's really nice for what it is. Just did a valve job, or valve adjustment and an oil change less than 150 miles ago. Of course, I do drive it on sunny days, usually Saturdays. I'll take it to town and go grocery shopping with it. Other than that, it sits an awful lot. And that's why I've decided to sell it. See ya.